Now that TikTok's gone, guys, it happened. I didn't think it was gonna happen. I ain't gonna lie, but it finally happened, and here we are today. Now that TikTok's gone, man, where do I even begin? All right, look. People are going to withdraw. People are going to withdraw from this because why? TikTok was a drug, man. You guys got to think about it. Every time you go to bed or you would wake up in the morning, first thing and the last thing you would do would be scrolling on TikTok, looking at things, sending things to your peers. You know, we do it on all social media apps, but TikTok was the main one, man. It was a drug. It was a short-term dopamine that we got when we would scroll through and doom scroll all day, man. So think about it like that. Like, you know, that's one less application that was producing short form content. And think about it, man. Just think about it. TikTok was basically the foundation and the starting point of short form content. You know, now we have YouTube Shorts, we have Instagram and Facebook Reels, we have Snapchat Stories, Spotlight, all that, man. And that took over the whole world. Basically, it took over the whole world because our minds like don't even like long form content anymore. It caused short attention spans. I feel like it caused a lot of the ADHD, especially with these younger kids going nowadays. Like, you know, you take their phone away, they don't know what to do. I barely see kids playing outside anymore. You know, in that doom scrolling. Like, even I caught my mother, like, she would always be, before she go to bed, just doom scrolling, bro. So it doesn't matter what age you are, like, you know. And it's not just TikTok, but that was one of the main apps. There was over 170 million Americans that would use that on a daily basis, man. So, you know, now that it's gone, you know, now that's one less app that we have to worry about. Now that it's gone, there's a lot of pros and there's a lot of cons. Think about it. Now that it's gone, you have way more time to do something productive in your life, you know, to produce content, to go to the gym, to, you know, instead of scrolling all of these hours and stuff, just doing something that's not affecting you anyway. If you're not, look, think about it. I use TikTok as a tool, all right? You know, some days, a lot of days I would doom scroll, but I would use it mostly, I don't even use TikTok that much, but I would use it for like a tool, like anything. I would search up something like, hey, how to cook this recipe, how to cook the best steak, how to, you know, something like that, because it was fast, it was quick. But you know, we can get that other ways through YouTube and stuff like that. But also, me being a content creator, I had utilized that app. You know, that wasn't my main app, and I'm glad it wasn't, because a lot of people, that was their main app, and they're crying and stuff like that. But I ain't gonna lie, if YouTube got shut down, bro, I would start crying too, because this is like my life. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, like, you know, now you have more time to do something productive with your life rather than just sitting and scrolling all day, man. On that app, at least, you know, on that app. That's one less app. That's a start to it, man. But also think of another pro like this, man. Like, YouTube and Instagram will have so much more traffic now. Like, it's gonna be unbelievable. Like, everybody's gonna go to YouTube Shorts and TikTok. And there was already, not TikTok, and Instagram and Facebook. And there was already a lot of people on these apps, but now that TikTok's eliminated, that's one less competition that these other apps have. And if you think about it perfectly, man, think about it like this. There's a way better opportunity to grow right now, bro. Right now is prime time to grow on YouTube, bro. Especially if you were already established. Like right now, I've been established on YouTube for some time now. So, you know, it's gonna help me out a lot. I'll say that it will help me out a lot. Because all the traffic is gonna come over to us. It's just a better opportunity right now. So think about that as like a pro. You get what I'm saying? You know, it's the same type of content. TikTok's the same type of content, short form or the long form. It's still content, but now you have one less app to worry about, and it's going over to YouTube. And the thing about YouTube and Instagram, YouTube. YouTube's the main one, but YouTube pays way more than TikTok, man. I was in a TikTok creator fund, and I was barely getting any pennies, bro. That's why I just transitioned fully over to YouTube. So think about how much more. Think about it as an opportunity. you got to be an opportunist. You got to be optimistic and think about, oh wow, I could really flip this around and run up a bag off of it. You get what I'm saying, man? And if you're already established, there's not going to be too much competition because you've already been established. That's, you know, all these other creators who didn't start a YouTube or didn't take their YouTube serious, now they're going to be trying to post all their videos and stuff like that, and YouTube may shadow ban them or something like that. But now you've already been established with YouTube for some time. You got some loyalty. If you just up your content, you're already in a good position. That's why I feel like I'm already in a good position. You get what I'm saying, man? So look at the pros like that, like how much good is going to benefit you, man. Now, I will say there are some cons to it, and some that affect me personally. And one of the cons, one of them being TikTok Shop, man. TikTok Shop was a big thing this past year, 2 years, man. A lot of people made money. A lot of lives were changed. And in general on TikTok, a lot of lives were changed. A lot of people became famous, became actors. You know, look at Khaby Lame. He was the most viewed TikToker and just doing the simplest stuff. But he did transfer into other things, but he changed his life. You know, it was a life-changing app. But back to the TikTok Shop thing is like, bro, with the TikTok Shop affiliates, even if you didn't, I mean, people sold things on TikTok Shop and ran up a bag. Of course, they drop ship. That was a good thing. But something that affected me personally was the affiliate program, bro. Like, I was getting free products sent to me. You know, everything from a squatter potty to phone chargers, cologne, all that, man. And I would get paid for every time that I would post a video and use that affiliate, and people will buy it. And you know, you could do that on any other app like Instagram or you know, YouTube. But TikTok's exposure was such a big thing. You know, I wouldn't say TikTok was an app for longevity, but it was an app for exposure. It was mass exposure on TikTok. So, you know, I remember they had sent me this little it's like a little USB reader that goes in your phone or something like that. And it was only like $2, but they sent it to me for free. And I promoted it, and the video got like 40,000 views, and I ran up like $50 off of that, bro. And I'm like, damn, that easily, you know, $50 off of that. So that affected me, and a lot of people were making like 100,000 off commissions and stuff like that. So, you know, a lot of lives were changed. And another con is, like, if you, like I said, me mainly, I use it as a tool. I use it as a tool to grow my YouTube audience, to get more exposure across multiple platforms. I also used it to help me out in my videos, you know, for tutorials and stuff like that on how to make your videos pop and stuff like that. So if you use it as a tool, that's like someone taking your tool away, you know. Me, I was building my YouTube, building my platforms, my audience. You know, look at my audience like a house. I'm building a house. I'm building something. The tool is the hammer. The tool is TikTok, to use it. If I'm building a house and that they take that hammer away from me, they took TikTok away from me, you know, now I gotta go find a new tool to finish building this house. You know what I'm saying? So if you're using it as a tool, there is a con, but I feel like the pros will outweigh the cons no matter how you look at it. And you know, the last con that I have off the top of my head is, like, you know, a lot of people's income was affected by this, man. People really were making bags off of TikTok, whether it be TikTok Shop, affiliate marketing, drop shipping, just the TikTok creator fund in general. Like, people were making money, bro, and now, you know, they're out of it, man. The people in the U.S. anyway. But yeah, man, that's all I pretty much got. But now that TikTok's banned, that doesn't mean that you just gotta be sad, but you can look at it as an opportunity to grow in other ways. Like, I'm not too sad over it. I'm kind of a little bit upset that, you know, that they took, like, I'm not even able to log into my account because you know, I was actually on live when all this happened on my YouTube, and it's like, you know, when you try to log in, you guys probably can't see it, but when you try to log in, it says, you know, you can't even log in and see your old videos and stuff like that. And that's what I was more concerned about, because I have a whole bunch of memories on there, like over probably like 1,000 videos that I would want to go back and watch, or even download, and now I can't do it, man. So that's one of the things I'm upset about. But other than that, I don't really take too offense to it, because I know YouTube is the best wave right now, you know, and it's gonna stay the best wave. Think about it. Google is American based, and it runs Google, Gmail, Google Drive, Google Chrome, YouTube, all of that, man. So, you know, I look at that as longevity, and I'm glad I have this platform, man. But with that being said, man, look at it as an opportunity. Don't just fall into the pit with everyone else and be like, oh, TikTok sucks, man. Because a lot of times they were consumers, and real producers of content would have transferred over to YouTube anyway, way before this happened, or even when they heard about the first time it's going to get banned. You know, the first news that it was getting banned. So it's their fault. At the end of the day, you know, only focus on what you can control, what you don't focus on what you can't control. We couldn't control TikTok being banned, but we could have moved a good majority of our audience over to another platform. So with that being said, man, it's your boy Meets the Preach. Stay up. Use this as an opportunity. With that being said, I love you. I'll catch you on the next video, man. Gang.